Okay, as promised, we're going to do a video on the place command. So let's get going. So the first thing that you need to do is have a spot that you're going to designate for place. I would say start with one at a time. So teach them a place, and they can have multiple places throughout your house. You can have one place that you take from room to room with you to begin with if you want, or you can have multiple places. But just remember this, each place, like each one of these, you have to reintroduce as a place, so that when you say go to place, at first they're going to be like, wait a second, in this room I haven't learned it. So you got to teach them where that spot is. So at first you're either going to have one place that you take from room to room, or you're going to have multiple places, one in each room that doesn't move. So for place, you can use anything with defined boundaries, but to have a defined boundary, it has to feel different texture wise than what you put on it. So you can, or what you put it on. You can't put a piece of carpet on top of another carpet to begin with and have your dog understand that that's a place. So for us, we would put this on the cement. So you can't see it. So that they absolutely know that that is a place. This traditionally and typically, I would not start with this one. I would definitely start with something a little bit easier. We really like these mud mats because they're anything that's easy to wash, you guys. Don't get one of those, those big Costco beds. You're going to be dragging that thing around. It's fine to use once they understand it, or if it's going to stay in one spot, but do get something that you can move from room to room because you're going to want them. Just remember this, distance is a confidence killer. So your dog is going to be great when you're next to them, but as soon as you move away from them, they're just going to want to follow you. So for the sake of this video, we are going to use a raised dog bed. We get ours from I don't have my glasses on. I think it's 4 pets, 4 dogs, 4 pets, 4 dogs, or the number 4 pets, 4 dogs. I'll link it I'll link it down below so that you guys know where we get us from. We love them. They're a great company made here in the US of A. Anyway, so define boundaries. It's lifted off the ground. My dogs, my German Shepherds, love these because they're cool during the winter, or like they like the air that flows underneath them. They're very easy to clean. So let's get to it. Here's our place. Let me get a dog. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to use Gary here. He's a little puppy, and I'm just using a slip lead. No tools, just a slip lead. Oh, not no tools. I am going to use some treats here. So, hey, Gary. So he has been working. He has been here for a few days. He's getting ready to go outside in a few minutes. So we're just going to use a slip lead, lock it down, and bring him out with us. Now, nothing else we're going to ask of him right now, because this video is just to show you place. So right now, anytime he goes on it, because I do want him to go on this spot, right, I'm going to mark it, yes. And we use markers, yes or good. We hold off on the good boy or good girl. That's more of a celebratory marker. So right now, it's just good. And I keep forgetting where I put my treats. So I have treats in my hand. I'm going to try to keep them in my left hand. Hold the leash in my right. We like to practice here love in the left so that everything comes from the left side and they start to understand that. So I'm going to take him off the place because he already knows it. So when you're first teaching your dog, luring them on, marking it, yes, as soon as all 4 feet are on it, and then rewarding with this. Let's go. I do use release commands for everything. Place, yes. He is a food motivated dog. Let's go. So coming up to the spot, they get on the spot, mark it yes. That's how you're going to start with this exercise. Okay, it's that simple. You're not going to name it until they know it. So until they KNOW, you're not going to name anything. I did say it earlier, but don't say it until they've actually gone on and off of the spot at least 3 times. Let's go. And we use release commands for everything. We do not use the word stay. We just use release commands. And he's, of course, got an itch. Gary, let's go. Again, he comes on it. Nope. Yes. I was using directional pressure with the leash instead of going with him when he went over. There's a little treat area over there. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. So now I'm going to slow things down a little bit, and I'm going to actually have him sit before he goes on it because he's just looking for food. So I go straight up on the leash for the sit. Nope. Yes. Again, just using simple markers. I'm also now going to use the word place and move my body forward. So because he walked right over it, I'm not giving him anything. I'm using directional pressure with the leash, but I'm not physically pulling him. And as soon as he comes in my direction, I'm releasing that pressure. Yes. Let's go. We're going to do that again. The dog only wants food. Okay, I'm going to put food back in my hand. Obviously, he'll do anything for food. So we're going to have him sit. Yes. Place. Move your body forward. Yes. Because he knows it, I'm going to make him do a couple things before he gets the food. I'm not going to just give it to him every single time. He's now on place. Now we're going to teach the stay part of place. Again, stay is implied. It's honestly just moving, maybe it's 6 inches. Every time you go back, saying the word yes. In our program, we do not believe that you should give pets or food if they're not making eye contact. Excuse me. Nope. So for him, he knows the word no as go back to place. Yes. This is how you get the duration, right? The stay part and the duration. Yes. Every time I go back, I am giving him treats every time. If you want to get away from the treats, that's fine. Let's go. You would give treats maybe every 3rd time and then every 5th time. Sit. Nope. So I'm going to have him do 2 things before he goes on to place. Let's go. Yes. Sit. Yes. Place. And I'm pointing just to show him which one to go to. There's numerous places around here. I want to be very specific on where he goes. Yes. Let's go. Place. Yes. And I'm already moving away. Nope. So I'm first going to start with the word no. He understands it. Place. And then I'll repeat the command. Yes. Honestly, you guys, a food motivated dog is great, but you have to wean them off being so adrenalized by the food, because otherwise they'll only work for the food. And I want this relationship more. I've never handled Gary before other than telling him how handsome he is. It's not your turn, Tucker. And Tucker's back there because it's almost 3 o'clock, and at 3 o'clock they all go outside, and it's outside time. So, but with Gary here, very food motivated. Just be really cautious on teaching them, food motivated dogs, like how to appropriately, we have been working with him on hand feeding, how to appropriately take it out of your hand so he's not munching down. Nope. So again, I didn't release him. Directional pressure, his is a lot more, but I'm not going to physically pull him to me. Yes. So as soon as he released pressure, I showed him where to go. I'm not going to obnoxiously keep saying the command. He understands what he's doing right now. He's been here, I don't know, 3 or 4 days probably. He's looking for food. Gary, place. Yes. All he wants is a food now. Good job. Good choice. Good choice, my friend. Okay, I hope this helped. I'm going to put him back. Let's go. Kennel. We're going to put him back in his kennel. Doorbell's ringing, and he's going to get ready to go outside while I see you guys in the next video.